Have you ever had the strange feeling that your choices aren't really your own anymore? That somehow someone else is pulling the strings behind the scenes? Maybe you apologize for things you didn't do. Maybe you change your plans just to keep someone happy. Maybe you even doubt your own memories. At first it feels small, harmless, almost invisible. But manipulation rarely starts with control. It starts with influence, and the most dangerous manipulators don't force you to obey them. They make you believe it was your idea all along. Tonight, we're uncovering 8 chilling signs someone may be secretly manipulating you. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. Manipulation isn't loud. It doesn't look like threats or obvious lies. The most effective manipulators use subtle psychological triggers, guilt, confusion, affection, and fear, to slowly reshape your behavior. By the time most people realize what's happening, they're already trapped in the pattern. Here are 8 warning signs that someone might be quietly controlling your mind. Fact number 1, the gaslighter. The gaslighter slowly rewrites your reality. They deny things they clearly said, twist events, and insist your memory is wrong. Over time, you begin to question your own perception. For example, you confront them about a hurtful comment they made yesterday. They smile and say, "Wow, you really misunderstood that." After enough of these moments, you stop trusting your instincts. And when you stop trusting yourself, you start relying on them instead. Fact number 2, the love bomber. At first, this person feels like a dream. They overwhelm you with attention, praise, and affection. Constant messages, endless compliments, big promises about the future. It feels intense, magical, almost too good to be true. And that's the point. Because once you're emotionally invested, the affection suddenly disappears. Now you're chasing the version of them that existed in the beginning. Fact number 3, the guilt tripper. The guilt tripper doesn't ask for what they want. They make you feel bad until you give it to them. You might hear things like, "I guess I just care more than you do." Or, "Don't worry about me, I'm used to being disappointed." Suddenly, their happiness becomes your responsibility, and before you know it, you're sacrificing your needs just to avoid that heavy feeling of guilt. Fact number 4, the victim player. This manipulator is always the victim. No matter what happens, somehow they're the one who's been wronged. If you bring up a problem, they flip the script. Instead of addressing the issue, they say things like, "I can't believe you'd attack me like this after everything I've been through." Now, you're not discussing the problem anymore. You're comforting the person who caused it. Fact number 5, the silent punisher. Some manipulators don't argue. They go silent. No messages, no eye contact, no response. It's a form of psychological pressure. The silence creates anxiety, tension, uncertainty. Eventually you give in just to restore peace. And that's how they train you. Not through conflict, but through emotional withdrawal. Fact number 6, the reality twister. This person constantly changes the narrative. Yesterday, they promised one thing. Today, they claim they meant something completely different. When confronted, they twist the story so skillfully that you end up apologizing. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. No matter how hard you try, the truth keeps slipping away. Fact number 7, the isolator. Control becomes easier when you're alone. That's why manipulators subtly distance you from friends and family. They might say, "Your friends don't really understand you, like I do," or "I just think your family is a bad influence." Little by little, your world shrinks, and the manipulator becomes the center of it. Fact number 8, the subtle commander. The most skilled manipulators never give direct orders. They plant suggestions. They say things like, "You'll probably make the right decision," or "Most people would handle it this way." It sounds supportive, but hidden inside is an expectation. Over time, you start making choices that align perfectly with what they wanted all along. Manipulation doesn't always look evil. Sometimes it looks like love. Sometimes it sounds like concern. But if someone constantly makes you doubt yourself, feel guilty, or slowly lose your independence, pay attention, because the most dangerous control is the kind you don't realize is happening. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to subscribe, because understanding psychology isn't just fascinating, it's protection. And the more you see these patterns, the harder it becomes for anyone to control you.